Hello and welcome back. So I watched the new Superman last night. And I noticed one thing that was the starting gripe. First of all that writing at the beginning, trying to explain an origin, because he knew that some people who come to watch this are going to know what the hell's going on here. He wanted to go straight into the action, see Superman beat up, have the dog, all of it. In the first scene, like the emotional gravitas of what we saw in the trailer of Krypto, him whistling for him being bloodied up, beaten. It's in the opening scene. You could have just started your popcorn and there it is. The one thing that we're supposed to really, really care about in the trailer is just an opening scene. Oh, it's just the opening scene. He's going to get beat up again, right? And that's what happens. They go to the effort of creating a language, so I thought I'd do some research on this. The language spoken by the Kryptonians in Superman 2025 is a newly constructed language called So-An Krypton. This language was specifically created for the film by David J. Peterson and Jesse Peterson, who are credited as language consultants. That's a lot of effort, isn't it, to create a language? While some viewers noted that the Kryptonian dialogue in one scene sounded similar to Icelandic, the language itself is an originally constructed language, so it's just made up. The creation of So-An Krypton and Krypton, what a stupid name, aim to add authentic depth to Superman's alien heritage and represent a significant investment in the film's world building. You go to all this effort of making a language and then you give Earth numbers on the robots' chests. That's how much effort you went into this movie. Oh yeah, but it's like that in the comics, look. So what? Like, not everything from a comic translates well to film. These are the reasons why this has not made $1 billion. I called this a very, very long time ago. Yeah, the numbers were crazy on the first opening weekend, but then it just died 1,000 deaths. That's why it's already out to stream 35 days later. This film is not good. However, it has some great elements. One thing I don't understand with people is that they want the characters to be comic book accurate. When the artwork in a comic book is so different to what you see in real life. They have bold colours. They cannot put way too much detail on it because it's a comic book and you've got to give the artist some room. You have problems with the night sky, and these are the reasons why certain suit colours were chosen. Because what looks good in an illustration doesn't translate well to reality, and I think this movie suffers because of it. I don't believe any other world that I'm in because it's so colourful and pretty and all of the things that you see in a comic book. I don't read comic books. Newsflash, most of the world doesn't. You've got a small percentage of the world that read comic books and give a shit about them in 2025. This of holding on to the nostalgia of the last century is nuts. People don't want this. They want what they got with Endgame. They want that style of comic book telling, where it can be translated well to film. This of cramming everybody in and going, "Dada, I'm James Gunn," has backfired, in my opinion. Backfired majorly. I don't see any of these characters getting their own spin-off successfully, like say Peacemaker did. There is some great acting. Nicholas Hoult, David Corenswet, and Rachel Brosnan are all doing the best that they can in this overly stuffed headache of a movie. I don't give a shit about anybody in this film, and I should. Somebody like Perry phoned in performance. Jimmy tries his best. Again, that old scenario with Eve Tessmacher. I don't care. Because it's 2 hours of hundreds of characters that I just don't care about. This is not how you make a Superman movie, in my opinion. And I don't think that they will continue to make them like this for long. But we shall see. And when you think Superman might be alone, his cousin turns up at the end to pick up his dog. And it's treated like an MTV movie. Forget comic book, it's just MTV. This is for kids. This is not for adults, because I don't see any real adults going, "This was amazing." Really amazing. If this is amazing, what is Superman the movie? Because that's amazing to me. That's done with heart, love, time, respect. This is rushed and it's nothing you've never seen before. So I'm quite passionate about this because it's Superman and I love him. And I've made over 50 videos. So I'm just going to leave that one there. These are only my opinions. If you enjoyed this movie, well done to you.